Today I'm working on this BMW N47 wagon to replace the valve cover gaskets. This will be my first time working on a diesel engine, so I'll also be learning a bit along the way. After disconnecting the battery, I'm removing the cowl and V-strut to make some extra room for later. Next, I'm exposing the top of the valve cover, and I'm essentially removing all the wires, brackets, and parts from the valve cover so I can remove it. This included the 4 pressure lines, the fuel rail and brackets, the cam sensor to not damage it, and the 4 fuel injectors. I made a DIY bore cleaner with a hose taped to my vacuum to clean out all the debris, then loosened the valve cover in reverse sequence to wiggle it out of its place. I recommend changing these plastic valve covers as they can sometimes warp with heat, but that wasn't in the owner's budget, so we're gonna have to work with what we have. I removed the old brittle gaskets, gave the cover a light clean, then reinstalled the new gaskets to the outer edge of the valve cover and injector ports. I also cleaned and replaced the copper seals on the bottom of the injector since we're here. I cleaned up the mating surface, then carefully reinstalled the valve cover, checking to make sure the gasket stayed in place. In sequence, I tightened the bolts in half-turn increments, then torqued everything to spec. Now it was